Guys, hello. We are back. Miss Gabby is about to show you guys her outfit of the day. It was given to her by her firstborn. Check it out, from Kenya. All the way from Kenya, y'all. Hear my American accent, y'all. Oh my gosh, that's Miss Gabby. There she is, standing by the car. Outfit of the day. Fabulous. She had these shoes for a very long time. It was given to, I don't know, it was, I think when we got these shoes, when my sister used to be here in Saskatchewan, like 2011. Oh, we're with the mom. Yeah, 2011, child. Yeah, 2011, guys. 2010 or 11. As I was being thrown away because we didn't take good care of it. It got really dirty and we never washed it. So Miss Gabby kept hers. So we went to church. We just got back. Later on, we'll go back again for a baby shower. So as we celebrate Milanyol too, we call it Milanyol, but we celebrate when the baby's out. Here they do the baby shower while the baby's in the stomach. But for us, we wait until the baby's out. So this is our outfit of the day. She's just holding onto a tree. She used to play with it when it's grown, when there's more leaves. It just started coming up. As you can see, get closer. See, it's so smaller right now. It's still not there yet. So yeah, this is what I look like. I'm kind of wearing like a pink floral dress. So hello my people, how are you? This is what I'm wearing. It's a dress. I got the dress from Winners, and the sweater is from Winners too. So let's go indoor. We're gonna discuss how Canada lifestyle is. Miss Gabby is just greeting you guys, people of YouTube. She's back on the line, guys. You know her as a teacher. She always kind of praises herself as a teacher. Not in a conceited way, more like in a fun, playful way, guys. She teaches people with different topics. Some things that you might know and something that you might not know. She'll teach. That's our teaching. She's talking about abroad here, how lifestyle is, guys. She wants to let people back home to know our lifestyle abroad here, how it is. She's thanking people of Canada, government of Canada. She's very thankful, and she said thank you at least twice.
In Canada,
she said Canada people here are reasonable, understanding. When we first came, when there was less black people here in our hometown anyway, because it's a small city. Before the enemy has entered into people's hearts, people here were very nice. People were very friendly toward one another. Only problem now with Canada is, as black people, as Sudanese, we put bitterness above everything. Hatred and bitterness above all things. Us that are here, the way the white brothers here, because we came as a refugee, they help us from refugee camp to come here, the Canadian government. Assad ran war rather than basically separating ourselves. We should be as one, but we are here basically kind of causing more problem for ourselves. We are not like close with one another, even though we came from the same problem, same struggle, but we are supposed to be as one, but we are divided. Back home,
Which are you cool?
we go to the river to take a shower.
More than I can make it a wound.
Or maybe only in among those group only could be only 2 people who have soap.
Teacher Boone will load well you.
Everybody will share because that's how our nature is. You know, we have this say, take a village to raise a child, right? Because us in a village, we used to be close knitted, but here we have so much, yet we are so bitter toward one another. Even though we have so little, but we are so very happy and cheerful, but here we have so much, but yet we are unhappy with one another.
You know, Bombe i banko yo chido I loga ki chabuna we peno wa chido wang wa gi mama ko tum kulu ke dong ke no la chabuna.
And even if you have your dirty clothes that you came with to take a shower there, you can use another person's soap. Even if it's finished, the person will not give you a dirty look. People were cheerful, but here we have so much. If you finish somebody, let's just say they pass you something to drink, you finish it, they will give you a dirty look, even though there's plentiful to, like juice or whatever it is. I'm just giving us example. You borrow salt from one another, but here you can't do it. That's how greedy we are. Cooking flour, baking flour, you can borrow it from a neighbor. Without it. Also, cooking oil, you can borrow it from a neighbor. And sometimes, if you choose to return, you return. Even if you don't want to, the neighbor will still be okay with you. But here, no. But here, people, if you try to borrow things, it's like they will say, what are you doing here? They might even call the police on you. It's just us black. We are so very divided here abroad. Mom said we should be grateful we are brought to a place where there's no every country has its own struggle, but here we have so much more, and there's much more freedom of speech, freedom of just expressing yourself anyhow. But we are still yet not very friendly toward one another, even though we have so much. We don't see our blessing. We are like blind, the blind leading a blind kind of situation scenario right here. We are blind, we don't see our blessing. Back home, finding some necessity is very, very challenging, but here, even though it's challenging, it's easy to get them. You have hot water that is already in your house, rather than going to a stream to bring it from all the way from long distance to your home. Then you have to boil it if you want hot water. But here it's already in your sink, no struggle required. Why are we not together? Because we already have so much. Why are we not treating each other with kindness? Mom just pretty much want to let people back home to know how our lifestyle here is. She want people back home to know how our lifestyle here is. Life is good, but there's too much work. But life is great. People here don't rest. Work, school, work, and home. We are plentiful to eat. Nobody is here. Everybody pretty much, they're eating well, the body look well nourished. If you don't control your eating habit, your door might have to be broken into so you can be lifted out of your house, because some people are obese. We are not making fun of the obese, but like, if you don't control yourself, because we have so much to eat, we sometimes tend to overdo it. That's what she's trying to tell people back home. Our lifestyle here.
port wa ero lakin we are paying deal but when you want one matter.
Here we don't use a. We are not reasonable. This is what Mom want to let you people back home know. Our lives are here abroad is. People, if they argue back home, they will put the matter down and then they will discuss on to make it better. And then the next day after the argument, after people being put down, you can see those two who argue now they are back as friends because the matter been handled. Well, now she's talking about back then when they used to go to water place. There's jerrycan is a container that is used to get the water from the water place, either a river or a man-made well. Sometimes people fight there because you know the water can cut off at any time. If it's a man-made one, if it's a river, it just keep on flowing. But if it's a man-made, there's a some time where you can get the water, and then there's some time it will be locked up. After the argument in a water place, people will just naturally forgive each other. But abroad here, people don't. We're not very forgiving soul here abroad here, basically. After the argument in a water place, people will just forget the matter and they will continue on with the life, and people will start going back to the way life was after the water argument has gone. That's how life was. She has nothing else to say, guys. She's just sending her greeting to people back home. Everybody in Africa, not just us Sudanese. Everybody in Africa, she's sending greeting to everybody back home in Africa. Mom said God to bless everybody back home in Africa, including herself who is abroad here. God also to bless her as well. She said thank you, guys. Hello, you're a terrible translator. Daddy here, guys. I try my best. Mom just wants to know how lifestyle. She just wants to let people back home to know how our lifestyle is. So I try my best to translate because back abroad here we're not very friendly. I don't even know our next door neighbor. We've been living here since 2018. They came once to just tell us that somebody broke into our garage. But do I know their name? No. Even our next door neighbor, I don't know them. But the only thing I know about the other side of in front of us, our neighbor is from Filipino. But the back one is Canadian. But we never socialize. So we don't know each other. That's how I brought here. People just leave a stranger. You don't know your neighbor. We are not very welcoming or invited. You try to get too close to your neighbor before you know it, they call the 911. And they'll be like, oh, this person has been coming to my property. You know, that feels very weird. Johnny, you are gang. Kanya wange wako inyiwa kanyo jona gitilo Filipino benwa loke gen ko angej kono kanya muni kwa bakanya kitemo loke jirana tata ipoyo lumo police komi police maria ngara yelo buya chama ken bini gine ingom per proper gik loko kan pa da busy da meriti busy kan kwam teach kigang gimo matima pere da jam gibe ini loke don kanya ki duo ki dokti nyoy gan kwam TV lakini kom dano ki kom nene wangeo gin ko wabe long chal gina bes dana ta ginu kanya iloke ngam ken ko community to yang dang no ma ti ma fola ye lakini jumo ko gi binu nyen gi gang gi kel raj ba gang punya ni kanya gi chaka lo bitiet gi ko ngo gi balo pedo dan meno ko da lo kwerti lo bi dan pi dan luo ki temo ti lo bi ngam ma ngate bi miram yinne kino. So basically I say our community used to be really fun. They would throw function every year, Mother's Day, Christmas, before kids go back to school, spring break. They used to have so much party, but people who came back fresh off the boats, they came with so much issues. They ruined the function. Now the community is not the way it used to be. When we came, it was so much fun. If anybody out of line, they will put that person and talk to that person. But now people are terrified and they're fearful for their life. Nobody wants to correct anybody anymore. We love you guys. So we talk a bit about how abroad here is. Next I'm gonna talk about how life back home is. So we love you guys so much. Mama bear to my baby cup with us. Peace. Love you guys. Bye bye. Until next time. Peace.